Lora Lynn Snow is the founder and executive director of the Ariel and Carson Dater Performing Arts Center in Gallipolis, home of the Ohio Valley Symphony. In 1987, Lora dreamed of forming a professional orchestra in Gallia County, and she found inspiration in the long-neglected Ariel Opera House, built in 1895. Lora spearheaded its restoration and organized the historic building's grand reopening in 1990. Under Lora's leadership, the Opera House now features an additional theater, conference room, and banquet room, as well as a music education program, festival, community theater group, and more. Lora's work has earned her a Governor's Award in Arts Administration. Let's watch her video.
Executive Director of the Ariel and Carson Dater Performing Arts Center, Lora Lynn Snow is the driving force that brings the magic of orchestral music to her Appalachian town of Gallipolis, Ohio.
In a small rural community of 5,000 people, you see orchestras in big cities. The closest orchestras we had were in Huntington and Charleston, West Virginia, larger cities. For someone to have that vision to start that type of endeavor in that type of a community takes a lot of will and fortitude and to get things done.
Nestled in the hills of southeast Ohio is the Ariel Opera House, built in 1895. The Opera House was neglected and forgotten for 25 years until Lora, a professional musician and Gallipolis resident, entered the Ariel's doors. She immediately envisioned the hall restored as the home of the Ohio Valley Symphony, the only professional orchestra in the Ohio River Valley.
As soon as I walked through the doors, I heard the building. I heard it singing to me. The acoustics are just fabulous in there. In fact, in the development of the orchestra, we have treated the hall, the Ariel Opera House, as an instrument because it just sounds so beautiful. There's a whole large group of people that made this all possible, that came in and worked, maybe just for a day, maybe for months and years, all sorts of people that have come in and been a part of it. I knew it was very important for people to feel connected, to have that connection. When people have been in there and touched it, laid their hands on it, then they've got that sense of ownership, and I knew that they would not only help with the restoration, but they would be present and want to protect it and preserve it for the future.
She does the music programming, picks out the music. She picks the conductors. Usually in an orchestra, you have someone doing all these different parts, and I think that's what has made this orchestra so successful and different from all the other orchestras that are around us. And it allows us to do certain things that other orchestras can't do. It's one thing for certain musicians to say, oh, I like playing with this orchestra versus that orchestra. But when you have conductors from around the world that say, hey, I want to come back and conduct your symphony, that says a lot. That's a testament to the organization and how well it's ran.
I want this to be a destination orchestra. People can come from, not just locally, but come in from out of town. The parking is easy, the hall is intimate, the sound is great, and the music will thrill you.